Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Last run, robot cursed mode as usual, and we ended up having what do you call it? Luckiest run of all time. First floor AK-47, Gunther, Cog of Battle. It was completely ridiculous. Disintegrator, also from the Gunsling King. What the hell? What the hell? Don't often find rooms that have literally no enemies in them. I wonder if that's an outstanding bug. I remember that happening at one point in the past in Gungeon, and the developers saying that they had theoretically fixed it, so I wonder if maybe it's kind of crawled its way back into the game, or if maybe it was just kind of never fixed to begin with. Really wish I had saved my coolant for the key bulletkin, but we were able to kill him fast enough. I like saving my coolant because there's a few instances where you really do want to have it. A few particular rooms, a few particular enemies. You know, if that was a jammed key bulletkin, I don't think we could have killed him fast enough with the robot's right hand, but with the coolant, I think we definitely could have. And I've done it in the past. Jammed key bulletkin runs into a corner, you just wait for him to run, you put the coolant under him, and then all of a sudden, they're dead. And they don't know what hit them. Because the coolant damage is actually pretty intense. With the robot's right hand bullets hitting a target, even a jammed enemy will die pretty quickly. It's kind of a situation where I don't really know exactly what happens. I don't really know if the key bulletkins have a shorter period of time before they disappear when they're jammed, because jammed enemies have a faster rate of fire. Does that include the attack animation, quote unquote, of the key bulletkin? I don't know. I don't know, but I should probably figure that out. That would be something that is interesting to know. But yes, last run, very, 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 very good. OP as hell. And I only took, as far as I know, 1 point of damage on the entire run, and it was because I walked into a trap. So there's also that. This run, I'm looking for, I don't know, I would not mind getting Curse. We didn't have an opportunity on the last run. We had the smoke bomb, but nothing worth stealing. But honestly, I probably should have, just because we had the freaking Gunther and everything. Okay, second room in a row that has no enemies in it. I'm pretty sure this room just has regular bulletkins, so the fact that it's empty is kind of strange. And actually a little bit disheartening, because I do want to fight enemies. I want to fight an occasional jammed enemy. I want to get more money per room by killing enemies and getting more cash out of their sweet, sweet corpses like a piñata. A money piñata. So, you know, every room in the game that spawns with no enemies is kind of a wasted opportunity. A very slight opportunity, but still. A very slight waste nonetheless. I do like this room though. This room is definitely making up for any perceived loss on previous rooms, because each one of these tiny ass little blobs have a chance of dropping a nickel each. And yeah, we picked up a lot of money on that room. Not a mimic, put out the wick. I'm still shooting chests when I shouldn't, checking for mimics. I shouldn't check for a mimic if I don't want to pick up whatever item he drops. You know, if it's a mimic and he drops a gun, do I want that? Well, if it's a red chest, probably. If it's a black chest, almost certainly. But for a blue chest that has a wick on it in the first floor, probably I should just shoot it and leave it. No, not shoot it. I should put out the wick and then leave it and then come back later so I can guarantee the gun drop from the boss. That's what I should be doing, and granted, I don't always do that. I guess maybe part of me is thinking, hey, if it gives me a gun, that'll be the weird factor on the first floor in this run. You know, that'll be flavor. That'll be a change, a difference. But it's not really, maybe necessarily min-maxing the way I should. We'll say the barrel in the first floor shop is awesome. Barrel is one of the better guns in the game, especially as the robot. And I think we will buy it. We should have enough money, even if we end up buying an extra blank just to make sure that we can flawless the boss on this floor. That is not going to hit the barrel. It was so damn close. I'd prefer to keep the barrel intact so I can save the coolant in case we come across Trigger Twins as our boss. Although, you know what? I guess all 3 of the first floor bosses, it does help to have the coolant. You know, if it's gonna be the Bullet King, ideally we would want to use the coolant to kill his Chancellor. If it's the Gatling Gull, we want to use coolant whenever the Gatling Gull starts shooting missiles. And if it's the Trigger Twins, we can open with the coolant to do some damage to both of the twins at the same time. So, I think we are going to buy the key, the armor. The gun is 45, and the blank is 20. That's 65. If I buy 1 blank, we might not be able to buy the barrel, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. If we get enough money, I'll buy it. If not, then we won't buy it. That'll be the game deciding what we do factor. Oh, shit. The game has also decided that we're gonna have the hardest first floor boss fight that we could possibly have. Small room Gatling Gull is a pain in the ass. I actually just want to blank and get to the center platform, I think. Yeah, this is not good. Already used 2 blanks. I'm so glad I bought the other blank, but this is not good. Yep, there's a little bit of damage. First floor Gatling Gull is such a pain in the ass. First floor Gatling Gull on this room. This room is stupidly hard. Like, really, I do not know why they put this room in the game. They should not have. Like, I can understand the rooms with the pillars, because that kind of makes it a little bit easier, but this room is just so hard with the water. The bird can't get across. And if the bird can't get across, you end up stuck. Well. Yeah, get out of here. I want the ammo in a second. I mean, it's not that bad. We still end up leaving the floor with 7 armor, but it's a little disappointing. I also have a blank left. I mean, I should have used it, yes, but I thought I would have made that dodge correctly. Just by chance that I effed it up a little bit. All right, let's go. That's all right. We do have enough money that we can buy the barrel. Let's do it. We need to find the secret room, so let's keep looking for that. Which pistol doesn't do that much damage? There it is. Oh, it is fantastic. Oh, there's all the wicks. All the wicks in the world. Destroy that chest, open this chest, get the Polaris. That is awesome. I mean, I guess we'll destroy this chest. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping for junk. I don't really mind opening these 2 blue chests, getting whatever's in them, going to the oubliette, and destroying 1 chest for junk. We didn't get junk, but we could have. Wrong gun, I guess. I'll leave it here. You'll leave the gun here? You left the Polaris for me? Dude, thank you, Mr. Skeleton Man. Okay, this is ghost bullets. Shoot through. If ever we have an explosive-based weapon, we need to get rid of ghost bullets because it'll actually prevent the bullets from exploding, but it's relatively good. We get the elephant gun from the second blue chest, which is fantastic. It is a great gun to have. And all of a sudden, we are full of blue level guns plus 1 green level gun, the Polaris, and this run is looking very good. It's a shame we did not flawless the first floor Gull, but you know what? It's the room with the water. It's the worst room probably in the damn game. If you don't flawless that, as far as I'm concerned, whatever. You did your job, you tried. It's a shame that I still had 1 blank remaining, but I've got to say I'm very happy about the result of that, which is getting the Polaris. The Polaris is freaking phenomenal. The piercing bullets is going to mean that we have a little bit better ammo efficiency out of the gun as well. If we can get it to level 2, it's going to be awesome. It's going to take all of our ammo drops. Yeah, like I cannot be I cannot be sad about getting the Polaris. If that's our penalty, our penance for getting the Polaris is taking an extra hit of damage on the Gull fight and losing technically 2 armor, 1 armor from the hit, 1 armor from the flawless, that's worth it 9 times out of 10. I mean, that might be worth it 10 times out of 10. Unless you're on, like, actually bullet hell, but frickin' Polaris is so unbelievably good. Even if we were to get cursed and have LJ after us, I would still feel fine about this. Because the Polaris is so ammo efficient, it kills things so quickly, it's good against bosses, it's got everything. It's got everything, and as long as we can keep ourselves alive, not take too much damage, stock up on blanks, then if we find LJ in the future, we can deal with him. We can deal with him, we can deal with the jammed enemies that he spawns very quickly. We've got the elephant gun we can occasionally use to weaken enemies too. It only matters that we get the kill with the Polaris. And we can't knock enemies into pits, unfortunately, but as long as we get the kill with the Polaris, we get the credit. Yeah, that is definitely worth liquid. So, you know, we can use elephant gun on a single jammed enemy to sort of... Oh, weapon level 3 on the popcorn guy! I didn't know that could happen. We can use elephant gun to weaken enemies. But yeah, this is really, really good. Polaris, also a good gun that if we want to try and, you know what, just knock him into the pit. If we want to try and go to the Abbey and kill the old king using just this gun, we can do that. It is that good. Especially if we can buy ammo on the Abbey shop. But you know, if LJ's after us, if we're at the 10th level of Curse, we can just swap to the Polaris, use it for the entire floor, and theoretically, be good. Now the big problem is that if we end up... Man, it does take a couple of hits to kill jammed enemies usually. The only problem is that I don't know what happens if we take damage, if we even get a single kill with the Polaris. Does that change our quote-unquote stats? Will that make it likely that LJ will just spawn? I don't know. I think maybe I've done it in the past, but I cannot remember. But, I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. At this point, we just have to keep going. We might not get cursed, you know, we might not get a good gun that we want to take, or a good passive or active that is going to give us that 10th level of Curse. Ooh, there is the ammo for the Polaris. I didn't want to just like constantly use the Polaris because if we do run out of ammo, that's bad, but getting an ammo drop makes me feel so much better now, and I will spam the hell out of this if I have to. There we go. Spam complete as far as I'm concerned, especially killing the Deadeyes super freaking quickly. You know, we don't need to use the elephant gun. I will take ammo for it. I think the elephant gun is fantastic. It has great knockback. Sometimes that might be worth it, especially if there's like one jammed enemy that we want to kill and not use Polaris ammo on. Sure. For these chests also, ooh, there is the secret room. I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna pop it. I'm not gonna go into that room though. I do not have coolant charge. Oh, but we've got the barrel. If it's got a wick, we can put out the wick. It's not a mimic. At this point also, I feel like we don't need to guarantee gun drops because we have the Polaris. As long as it's level 2, we are going to use this gun probably for all the boss fights, all the room clearing. As long as we don't F it up, we don't need any other guns for the run. It's not as good as a Gunther, it's not as good as a Mega Hand or a Heroine, but it's pretty damn good. Gotta find the right time to go across these. Yep. I fucked it up. Well, never mind about the Polaris. That was a stupid way of taking damage. I guess we will use Elephant Gun for the boss. I actually, like, I timed that very poorly And then I got scared thinking, oh, I'm not gonna make the jump to the platform, even though I probably could have. I should have just tried at least. Instead, I got hit by the fire. I used a blank thinking that maybe it would protect me. It didn't. And then I just dodge rolled into a pit. So that's unbelievably stupid. Everybody makes mistakes, including me. Please forgive me. We will get the Polaris leveled up. Don't worry about it. I believe. And the elephant gun will make short work of this guy. Blank or no blank. That is a really dumb way of just losing 2 HP though. You can't do that kind of stuff when you're playing with the robot. Would you go away, please? You know, you're kind of hemming me into a corner. It's not that good for me. There we go. I mean, at least I made up for it a little bit by killing him, right? Right? Please. We got the Winchester. Let's look for the secret room. Ah, but we don't really even have enough money. Polaris has enough ammo. Buy the key, buy the armor. No, we did find the secret room. Okay, okay. In that case, we will grab the crest. And then I'm just gonna shoot all the chests because I can't open them. Kind of disappointing, but again, it doesn't really matter. As long as we get junk, it'll be easier to get the Polaris leveled up in the future. So I'm relatively happy with this. We gotta be careful though. Having the Polaris at level 1 is actually kind of dangerous because there is a such thing as the Polaris trap. The Polaris trap is when you get the Polaris and you think to yourself, oh hey, I got the Polaris, I'm having an awesome run, and then you are using it at level 1, you can't get it up to level 2, you can't keep it to level 2, you end up taking a lot of damage because the gun is relatively weak at level 1. That's the Polaris trap. It kind of keeps your run, you know, at a lower quality than it should be because the Polaris is a high quality gun when it can be. So I'm gonna try my best not to fall into the Polaris trap while we work on getting it leveled up. I'm not gonna worry too much about ammo efficiency, but when I can, I will use other guns to kind of weaken jammed enemies, make it easier for me to kill them. And enemies like this are perfect for the Polaris because you get, you know, it doesn't matter if you kill a freaking leaden maiden or a tiny bullet. And as we saw in the last room, it also doesn't, or last floor, it also doesn't matter if you kill a popcorn kernel from a Pupulon. They're all worth the same. Okay, Polaris is at level 2, that's good enough. It is good enough to be happy about, and it's good enough that we can use this to kill jammed enemies at this point, but I'll still occasionally use the elephant gun. I had to switch to it to see what it was called. Elephant gun's getting ammo if we don't get ammo, or if we do get ammo for the Polaris, but the Polaris is gonna get it first at the end of the floor. Buy a key, yes. Gun munch? Honestly, the witch pistol doesn't really interest me all that much. I wouldn't mind gun munching it for something else. I mean, if you're just gonna be standing on a platform that I can knock you off of, I'm gonna knock you off of it, okay? This is gonna be full of probably jammed little bastard enemies. Actually, like, none of them are jammed, interestingly enough. Did I not kill his friend? I even shot through his friend to get to him. He was one hit away. Polaris probably getting close to level 3. Need to find the old crest drop-off point. Of course, oh god, I'm not even gonna, god damn, every time. Every time! I'm the robot, I've got a run that I can't get hit with, or don't want to get hit with. Come across this frickin' jerk. I've kind of learned though, I've learned that I need to stay close until I need to get away. stay close to him. 2 of his attacks, oh, 50 credits is so good actually. 2 of his attacks actually benefit you to stay at a distance, and that's the one where he shoots the 5 little pentagram bullets that kind of spread out at random angles, because he kind of focuses their intersection point on where you're standing. So if he begins the attack and then you walk away, all of those bullets are going to cross in front of you, and then you'll be safe behind them. And then the other one where he shoots the like Amoconda snaky bullets, as long as you're dodging around him, he'll shoot them ahead of you, and then you can just turn around, go back. But there's that one attack where he just fills the screen with bullets, and that's one where you might just have to blank, you might just have to dodge, I don't know. Depends on the situation. But I'm learning how to defeat that guy, because you don't fight him all that often. Like, I wish that there was kind of a manual boss rush where it's like, I want to fight this guy, give me a challenge. I've only fought him like 10 times, I think. I haven't fought the Door Lord in 100 years. I wonder if maybe he's more common than the Door Lord. Yeah, I think the Door Lord can only spawn on certain floors, and the Shadow Magician can spawn anywhere after floor 1. Because this is floor 2. I've never seen him on floor 1. I've seen him on the Dragon floor. Well, Chamber 5, the Forge. I don't think I've ever seen him on Bullet Hell. Really shouldn't be switching my guns out like this. Also, we do not need curse pots. There's no point in switching my my gun. I mean, if we're gonna find an ammo drop, we're gonna take it for the Polaris. I almost dodge rolled into a pit and got scared, but it's the elevator. We would have been fine. Just gonna get a little bit of extra money and then buy stuff at the shop. Also, with piercing bullets, actually, we have a pretty good way of killing all the bullets, because our bullets will just pierce through them. I do want to find the place where we deposit the old crest. It's probably going to be here by the second treasure room. I do want to fight the boss. Don't get me wrong. We have a lot of Polaris ammo left. We can kill the boss with this. And we should have enough even after we go through the other rooms. But, you know, I want to deposit the old crest. Even if it means we're using ammo that maybe we could save for the boss. Just want to get it done. Also, let's not accidentally kill ourselves somehow. There is a secret room right here. Yo, where is... It's behind the locked door? The place where we deposit the old crest is behind a locked door? I'm not sure I've ever seen that happen. I probably have, let's be honest, I probably have, but yeah, that's weird. Okay, well, I mean, there's Matman. We can get something from him. And we have successfully deposited the old crest at the altar. There is an ammo drop. We don't need other guns. Let's... See, the problem is I don't want a gun munch. Winchester, good. Elephant gun, good. Barrel, good. Polaris, good. I don't want to... Should I just open another chest? I don't want... Let's fight the boss. The problem is I don't want... Well, let's... there's no blanks? There's no blanks. The problem is I don't want to open a chest or do anything that could cause me to pick up a jammed weapon or item, because I want to fight the boss first without LJ, and if we're gonna pick up something that's cursed, let's do it afterwards. All right, let's fight the boss. Polaris, no Door Lord, Amoconda. Good thing about the Amoconda is that it's gonna die very quickly here. We're also gonna get a lot of quick spawns of the turrets. Oh, what the fuck? And honestly, the turrets spawning are fine. We can kill them very quickly. Well, And I've got 2 blanks left. This is not a good run for me. I keep getting hit in stupid damn ways. What the hell? Brain, you got all the blanks in the world, frickin' use them. Man, I'm so sorry for all of the damage that I'm taking. It definitely sucks. But we're actually still fine, I think. We have plenty of HP. We've still got the Polaris. It is still level 2, so we can use it for the next floor. And we've got the Cold 45, which is pretty good. Honestly, I might get rid of the Science Cannon and the Witch Pistol. Why not? Why not do it? I like having a beam gun. I really like having a beam gun. But, you know, we've got the Elephant Gun, we've got the Winchester. Those are pretty good at breaking certain enemy bullet patterns anyways. We don't really need the beam gun, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Get rid of that. Get rid of the Witch Pistol. The Witch Pistol is not as good as the Devolver, because the Devolver, it changes enemies very frequently. The Witch Pistol takes a long time unless you have magic bullets. Like, it does not frequently change enemies into other types of enemies. I wish it did it more frequently, I really did. But then it would probably be overpowered. We get the Void Marshal. I mean, if the last run was us getting extremely powerful with extremely powerful, high quality stuff, this run is like right in the middle. This is like the most average quality of everything. Polaris, excuse me, Polaris. Not as good as the Mega Hand and the Heroine, but it can be as good. Elephant Gun, good. Winchester, good. Cold 45, good. Pulse Cannon, good. Void Marshal, good. Barrel, good. But nothing truly, like, outstanding. And nothing even all that bad. Like, the Witch Pistol was the worst thing that we've picked up on the run so far. And the Science Cannon as well, it's good. We just gun-munched it with the Witch Pistol and got something good. It's weird, it's really weird. This is not the gun I wanted. I wanted the Elephant Gun, because I want to knock enemies in pits sometimes, especially on this floor. More enemies will be jammed than you would expect. I can kill him pretty quickly, I think. Maybe not the Jam Boy. Jam Boy, he's gonna get some Elephant Gun. We'll go knock him into the pit. It won't count for the charges on the Polaris, but it'll still be a beneficial way of taking out the room, I think. Man, the Polaris is really good if you can keep it leveled up, though. Ah, Amulet of the Pit Lord. I like this item. I have a tendency to dodge roll into pits like an idiot, so anything that protects me from that sort of damage, I think is good. Well, good for me anyways. And honestly, we have enough money. We've just started the floor. There's nothing else I want to buy in the shop except for some extra blanks, so we might as well spend the money now. And the Polaris, probably getting pretty close to level 3, if I had to imagine. There it is, right there. Right as I said it. And ammo. I'm gonna take the ammo for the Elephant Gun. We're only 100 shots down in the Polaris, and at level 3, it is so efficient that I don't think there's any point in taking ammo for it. You know, might as well just take it for the backup gun, essentially. Now, it would be good if we could get backup gun. Well, we would need something else like bouncing bullets, I think. Okay, I wish that there was a better differentiation between the mages, because I actually thought he was a yellow mage. And as a result, I didn't want to shoot, like, overkill him all that much, but I should have. Because it took me long enough to kill him, long enough to realize that he was going to survive, that he did spawn a big wave of bullets, because he's a, what is that, blue mage does that? I don't remember. Whichever color he is. I mean, now I'm gonna take Polaris ammo as soon as we get it. that might be a while. All right. Item room, what do we got? I mean, we're opening this. Freezing rounds is so good. It really is. Brother Alburn, hello. What do you got for me? Just gotta be careful with the Polaris shooting the chest. That's why I switched over to the robot's right hand, obviously. Machine pistol. That's like the worst quality gun we've picked up in the run, and it's actually not even that bad. It's pretty bad, but it fires quickly. It can kill a couple of enemies before you have to reload it. There are worse guns than the machine pistol. Not many, but they do exist. So I'm definitely hoping that with the frost rounds, maybe we can get some good stuff happening for the boss fight. You know, freeze the boss, slow him down, he won't be able to shoot quite as quickly. Whoops. I almost screwed that up. Oh, is he frozen? Yeah. There is the Polaris ammo. And we're kind of seeing it with the elephant gun here. A lot of our shots are freezing with this gun because we shoot so many pellets out of it. You know, the Polaris does a lot of damage, but it's not getting a whole lot of value out of the freezing effect here because we're not freezing anything. Shit. There we go. I thought he was dead, but I guess he was just frozen. Makes sense. No secret room in this room. That sucks because it means the other secret room is going to be hidden. This is going to be a gun. We have enough keys. Plunger. We're never going to use it. As long as we have the Polaris leveled up, as long as we have ammo for it, we do not need anything that supports our weapons. We don't need a plunger. We don't need a fossilized gun. We don't need any of those quality, you know, ammo efficiency increasing weapons. They're good. They're very good. We just don't need them. You know, we're also obviously not immune to the effects of them. Buy the blanks and villain. Nope. No secret room in the shop. I mean, the secret room could be in the exit room. We might as well go over there and look. You know, I guess that is a benefit to the plunger. We can plunge ourselves, damage ourselves, and use it as an effective blank, but it's probably not all that good for us. Not for our health anyways. Just checking out the freezing effects. Oh, god damn it. Checking out the freezing effects we can get out of the elephant gun. It's okay, but I think I just prefer doing damage. Now, we did lose a bunch of damage right there getting hit on the boss. It means I've gotten hit on every single boss in the game so far. No. Blobby Lord, we killed. We killed him without having to blank. Now, it sucks because you don't, oh, god damn it. You don't actually get anything from him by flawlessing him. I didn't want to use a blank there. I wanted to see if I could find a way of dodging from long distance. It didn't work. I obviously took damage. And just took damage again. This is the worst run. You know what, just blank it. Let's stop being an idiot. It's so bad, because this run is so good. Oh, I just clicked off the screen. It's so bad because the run is so good. I just keep taking damage trying to like find ways of making dodges work. I'm getting caught in the Polaris trap. Okay, that was just him shooting me very quickly. I'm getting caught in the Polaris trap. I keep thinking that this run is good. That was just unfortunate. Well, it definitely was not worth it coming down here to fight the old king, but that's okay. I still think that we're fine on the run as long as, you know, we don't get cursed. Because at this point we have so little HP that it might be a little bit difficult. Still got the Polaris. We can go get it leveled up again. Just don't tell me the secret room is in here and I have to go hurt myself to blank it. Alright, let's go. We took a lot of damage. Most of it on the, actually, all of it on the boss fight. It's a freaking boss fights on this run. The rooms are fine. Well, for the most part. Boss fights are getting me right now. Also not aiming very well. All right. We're gonna turn this run around. Hit the barrel, I don't care. We're gonna turn this run around. We're gonna flawless all the remaining bosses. You know what? Oh God. Thank you for freezing him. Elephant gun is basically gonna be my primary gun when I don't want to use the Polaris. I want easier enemies to get the Polaris leveled up to level 2, obviously. You're not gonna hit me. What the hell? This is weird. I mean, stop shooting bullets. I mean, I know you shoot faster because you're jam, but stop it. All right, he's frozen. Junk. No, it's a mimic. And unfortunately, I gotta be careful about this mimic. I don't want him to fall into the drink and take his item with him. I gotta kill him up here, like here. There we go. No, come back. Right, stay right there. Perfect. Okay, Lodestone Amulet. Finally, we get like a passive that's gonna help us defensively. Did I not take damage there? I dodge rolled into a bulletkin in a minecart and didn't take damage for some reason. I don't know how that works. I should have gotten hit there. I thought I did get hit there. I thought I used a blank and got hit, which would have been like the worst thing in the world. But no, I guess the game credited me for my past damage and gave me a get out of jail free card. That's what it felt like. All right, Polaris is level 2. You know, we'll come back. We'll come back. Let's use another gun. Full shotgun, pretty much just like another elephant gun, but it takes longer to run out of ammo, but it reloads slower. But we're still trying to get Polaris leveled up again, find the shop, get ammo for it, fight the boss, kill the boss. I want to kill that Blobulon, but freezing him for a second was really nice. I don't want to kill him while he's frozen, because if I do, he might not split. I want him to split. I also want the easy points for Polaris. I want the kills so that I can get this thing leveled up faster, if I can. And the Blobulon's really good at that, thanks to the fact that it splits into low health enemies. All right, level 3 Polaris. Let's keep it forever now. Let's stop taking damage. We're one-shotting Bulletkin, so don't overkill him. Freaky. We've not yet found the shop. Ridiculous, that's a mimic. And at this point, I should kill the mimic. There's no point in not doing that, right? Don't do that. Punch a bunch of shots into the wall for no reason. Do it again. Get roll bomb. Roll bomb is worth selling. It gives you no real benefits. I don't like it. If it gave you anything good, then I would have good things to say about it, but it doesn't. You shoot bombs out of your butt. How does that help you? I don't know how it helps you. It doesn't help you. There is the Polaris ammo. Now let's not get caught in the Polaris trap. Let's keep this thing alive. Oh, a cursed shop! Our money is gonna work for us at this point. Is that a freaking confirmed? We gotta kill things quickly here. This room can get out of hand very quickly. He did not fall in the pit. I want him to fall in the pit. Okay, we're done. There's the shop. There is a cursed shop. Oh, we got the plunger. Nope. It's not water? Are you kidding me? It's supposed to work. We're supposed to get a thing out of it. Oh, barrel will do it, right? Oh my god, we got the super hot watch. I guess it has to be water. Is that what it is? It has to actually be water. Did we just... What happened? Did the roll bomb create ice? Alright, you know what? We should actually go into the frickin' cursed mouth. Yeah, the roll bomb, oh, I get it. They explode with the frost bullets sometimes, and when they do, they create a pile of ice. Gotcha. So getting myself, what the hell is happening with the frickin' ice bomb? Yeah, this is really, really good. Reload stone 84, Chaos Amulet 63. Reload stone would be awesome with the Polaris, because then we would have infinite ammo for it, essentially. I've got to give that a shot. Now, gun game might actually be a pain in the ass. I think I'm going to do this after the boss fight. You know, no. We should get reload stone at least before the boss fight. We should get reload stone now. What am I saying? There's no reason not to. We're going to want this. Yeah, I want to wait until after the boss fight. Maybe we can get something that lets us fly between now and then. But yeah, reload stone is going to give us invincibility. It's going to allow us to get more ammo for the Polaris effectively. Now the Polaris is bugged with Super Hot Watch. Actually, it's not Super Hot Watch's fault. It's just a part of the game coding's fault. Makes it so that the Polaris doesn't show the correct ammo capacity when you fire it quickly. See, it says it's depleted, but it actually still has ammo in the clip. Kind of weird, but you know, it happens. Bugs happen. Might as well use the rest of Elephant Gun at this point. Because hopefully we just never run out of ammo with Polaris at this point. I do want something else in my secondary. We'll have Pulse Cannon. Something that has good knockback, I think, would be nice. And as soon as we find a really nice bullet hell enemy, we should pop Reload Stone. We should save it for the boss fight. Just thinking maybe we should pop it to get some ammo, but maybe we should just save it for the boss fight. I would really, really like to get a flawless on this run at some point or another. Where are your bullets going? Where are your bullets going? They're not gonna get me. Super Hot Watch, though, is like 4 keys. Super Hot Watch is like the GG gun. GG gun, GG item. It is incredible. 6 armor is 1 armor might be enough to get us through the rest of the game with Super Hot Watch. Because theoretically, we should have perfect reaction times on everything from this point going forward. Even the frickin' Mind Flayer, I think we got a chance. You know what? Pop it early, we'll get in there, get some ammo back in the Polaris. Very efficient. We want to probably dodge roll to the left. Yeah. Still got 1 blank. Let's not be afraid to use it when we feel the need. Okay. If we had like a BSG or something, this would be awesome. If we had a railgun, not the prototype railgun, the railgun, that would be awesome. Get in there. Probably popped it a little bit too soon. This would have been a better attack to get the ammo off of. She's going under, yeah, she's going under the bells. We have nothing that explodes. Damn. If we did, this would be excellent for dealing with the bells, but I guess if we just blanket, it should be pretty good. Yeah, we found her. She's dead. Okay, Moonscraper. We did not open chests on the floor. That is, well, we opened one chest. It was a mimic. What did it give us? Vertebrae? No, roll bomb. Oh, that's right. So that's a little bit dumb of me. I should have opened the other chests here. No reason not to. If we'd done it, we would have gotten something that, well, we could have gotten something that wasn't a gun from the boss, but honestly, it's fine. I don't mind all that much. Okay, Winchester's game. Let's go. How much was Chaos Amulet? Because I would love to get 4 amulets per floor. 63. So as long as he doesn't take 31 credits, we should be able to afford the gun game. And I think he's cheap in the super special shop, so we should be fine there. Let's drop Super Hot Watch. Pay 18, perfect. I'm dropping Super Hot Watch because it makes this easier. Makes this much easier. Oh, the piercing bullets! I forgot! It pierced through the target. That's really good. Hell yeah! Dude, awesome. All right, well, this should be pretty easy then. We got him in 3. Do we get something special? Well, we got a black chest. Contains the BSG. Not the railgun. I know I said railgun, but the BSG. So we're gonna take another S tier item. Oh, I guess Chaos is A tier, because the Reload Stone was S tier and it was more expensive. I mean, doesn't matter. This is awesome. So the BSG is going to do incredible damage on rooms, kill enemies, and because it is so ammo efficient, Reload Stone is going to basically refill it every time we use it. It's so good. I'm gonna get rid of the machine pistol. I'm gonna get rid of the plunger. I'm not gonna get rid of the BSG. Man, this run is really good. Wind-up gun, I think, is blue level, so we did technically, or brown level, so I think we did lose out on, is it blue or is it brown? You know, I actually don't want to say one way or the other, because I think I'm wrong. Either way, I think I'm wrong. What? Wind-up gun is it's either a good brown level gun or a really bad blue level gun. I don't know which. I wanna say it's blue, but that might just might be me thinking that it's a good brown level. I don't know. Right. I mean, I suppose we should just open rooms with the BSG, and then if something survives, switch over to the Polaris, right? So, fire the BSG, have a freezing BSG shot, and then we'll handle the detritus with the Polaris here. Takes 2 shots to kill a jammed little dude. You disappeared very quickly, mage. Do not favor that. We have 5 blanks. I guess I didn't use any on the boss, did I? Guess there wasn't really a need to use any on the Mind Flayer. Well, it got close a couple of times. I actually want these guys to shoot me a little bit here. Get some extra BSG ammo, some extra Polaris ammo. Although I'm basically using more Polaris ammo than I picked up here, but... Ah, there we go. Now we don't have to worry about the Polaris. Probably ever, but at least for a long-ass time. The jammed enemies are actually a pain in the ass because they don't die in a single BSG shot. I don't know how much the BSG gets affected by things like damage upgrades. Like the junk is what I'm referring to here specifically. So I don't know if we just need more, or if maybe the BSG will just never kill jammed enemies in one go. Okay, for a second I thought I actually heard a pot fairy. I was kind of salty for a second. It's like, I don't want to deal with one of them. I've got a question. Can the red bullet mages pick up your BSG shot? I'm gonna assume no. I'm gonna assume that that would be too much even for them. It's a big bullet. How can we hold all these bullets? You can't. This is a reload stone. Pick up all the bullets, get your wanted to get my Polaris some extra ammo, but whatever. I should probably not worry so much about the ammo efficiency, yeah, because we're at 9 level of Curse. We're gonna get a lot more ammo drops than we would expect. Oh my god. Okay, at this point we gotta take Elephant Gun. And if we get a lot of ammo drops, you know, we can just put those in the Polaris BSG, you know, on a boss fight or something. We can take a second to get it refilled. On this room, I actually just might want to pop a second BSG, because these guys can be very annoying. And if there was any other jammed enemy that survived, we would want to kill him quickly. Yeah, it's like if the BSG, oh my god, more ammo. If the BSG goes through an enemy initially, it's enough to kill them. Otherwise, it's not really. Otherwise, it will take some Polaris hits to finish the job. Don't know what kind of a mage that was. I was just annoyed that he survived. Yeah, I think we need some damage upgrades if we can get them. We don't have the coolant anymore. We have the barrel. We have the barrel. I was worried for a second. I was like, wait a minute. What happened? Why can't I put out the wick? No, we just have to use the barrel. That's another good reason to have the gun, because you can put out wicks on chests when you get rid of the coolant. Which is kind of like another robot synergy, because you don't need the coolant. Okay, this is just a chest. This is weird. I expected there not to be a chest here. I expected there to be a room, like a shop or something. Do a little tap dance. Yo, one of these days, can we charge up, please? All right. I just wanted to kill all the non-jammed enemies. Yo, wow, this is a fucking shop. Come on, game. Oh, right, roll bomb. It's been a while since I dodge rolled, okay? Forgot what we had. Okay. Hello, money, my old friend. Wow, 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 wow. Room like this, you know, you could switch over to the BSG again, but it does take a while to reprime it for the next shot, so it is kind of nice to just be able to kill him with the Polaris. So this is actually like exactly what I wanted. There's a cell creep, and we have a lot of stuff to sell. Sell the frickin' roll bombs. They're actually kind of garbage. And if I dodge roll and ice is created on the floor next to me, that's actually kind of bad, so I don't want that. The HP upgrade, we do not need. Thank you, give me some extra cash. The 3 glass Guan stones we could sell. Amulet of the Pit Lord. We don't need Amulet of the Pit Lord anymore because we have Super Hot Watch. You know, ideally we're never gonna need to dodge again, and we have the BSG. You know, we don't need it, don't need it. Wind up gun, don't need it. This is weird. Because I gotta hold the button down and then start walking, and then after a certain length of time it drops. We don't need the Void Marshal. Like, I just want money. We don't need the Vertebrae K, but it's pretty good, I'm gonna keep it. We don't really need the Moon Scraper, but I'll keep it. Might just keep the rest of the guns here. Let's buy the key. buy the armor, buy the blank, pick up the key that's over here, open the chest, see what we get, and then fight the boss, which it's gonna be Wallmonger. And Wallmonger is a pain in the ass, but with Reload Stone, we've got a very good chance of flawlessing, or at least, you know, not having to use blanks. I mean, we have enough blanks that's also a good reason to think that we can flawless it. This should be a pretty good fight. And Flame Hand? Flame Hand is totally acceptable. What's in the other chest? Wingman! Or Space Friend, one of them. One of the two. That's pretty good. I like it. Now, well, let's fight the boss, see what we get. We're gonna come back and sell more stuff just to get more money for the next floor. We're gonna use Polaris. We're gonna use... Well, I guess we're just gonna use Polaris. No. We should use Polaris and, like, the Pulse Cannon, because the Pulse Cannon's gonna fire a lot of shots that freeze. I mean, or we could just use Cold 45. Let's use Cold 45 Polaris. Because I will want to freeze this boss sometimes. So let's not... let's just do this here. That was stupid. I shouldn't have even needed to use a blank there, but I'm still kind of getting used to Super Hot Watch for bosses here. We have only had it for a little while, and the bosses we've been fighting have been pretty easy. So we've gotta get used to this again. So I want the Guan Stones to break bullets. They did. Switch to the Cold 45 really quickly, I suppose. Freeze him up a slight bit during this attack or something. Keep shooting. Pop the Reload Stone, break his bullets. All right. I mean, I'm kind of a little bit disappointed I even had to use a blank there, but it's still pretty good. We get the Trash Cannon, a Flawless, our second Flawless, I suppose. Can't sell those Flawlesses, unfortunately. It's Cold 45. Is that a secret room? That's a secret room. With a key, some armor, with a chest. I want junk. I want a larger damage upgrade with the BSG if we can get it. And we're gonna go back here to the shop. We're gonna sell stuff. All the crap that we picked up, like Trash Cannon. No one wants it, no one likes it. I mean, I wish I could sell the Flawlesses, but you can drop them, but you keep the armor, but you can't sell them. I guess we don't need the Winchester. We have a couple... Yeah, we have a couple of shotguns already. And let's be honest, we're not gonna be using Bundle of Wands. We'll sell that too. And with almost 300 bucks, I think this is pretty good. We can go down to the next floor. If we find a good shop, we can probably buy one or two things. Good run. I mean, I took a lot of dumb damage. First floor boss, acceptable. Gull, water. Second floor boss, Ammo Conda. Kind of just like an annoying way I took damage. I had blanks left. But we're bringing it around with the Flawlesses. Super Hot Watch is definitely helping, although I am kind of making mistakes on the fights still. But it ain't that bad. Thank you. Ooh, for once, we don't get the frickin' Forge Hammer room is the second room here. I don't know, take Cold 45 ammo? Because we're gonna be using the Reload Stone here in a second. That's gonna give us some BSG shots back. And then we'll just switch over to the Polaris and refill that as much as we can. I mean, those bullet sharks are actually pretty good at, you know what, this is perfect. Oh, there we go. Bullet sharks are actually pretty good at giving you your ammo back because they spit out a lot of bullets. That worked pretty nice. Picked up some BSG ammo. I heard the big skeleton prepare to shoot, but I couldn't see where he was, so I purposefully let Super Hot Watch, activate and wait for a while so that I could see where it was coming in from. I mean, Elder Blank is pretty good. Do we want LJ? Oh. Spice is pretty good. Do we want LJ? Do we want Spice? Probably. We can handle LJ. We can handle LJ. If I buy something from the shop, the shopkeeper is gonna disappear, but we don't need the key. If we buy Spice, the shopkeeper is gonna disappear, but I don't care about Big Boy, I don't care about Casey. Let's spice it up. Goodbye. I'm pretty sure that we can handle LJ. We have, theoretically perfect ability to dodge. And we've still got the Polaris. It's still leveled up. We still have the reload stone, so if we do need invincibility, we can pop it. We have 4 blanks. Like, money is... Good money, I think, is on us being able to do this just fine. Okay, just be aware that LJ is now here. I want to suck up a little bit of extra ammo if I can. Good. It's going to be even more important from this point forward, though, that we keep the Polaris filled. And that we don't take damage. But the Polaris is just super freaking important, because we need to kill things quickly. We need to kill things quickly at this point. Because of LJ. Because this jerk is here. Are you not dead? Even after all that hitting? That shooting? Man, I really wish that the sounds on the Skelly Lord were actually correct. I hate that they're not. It's like a big pet peeve of mine. You're not dead. You gotta die at some point. Not everyone can live forever. Only the player character can do that. Alright. I see over there. If the BSG shot connects with an enemy, it's dead. If it doesn't, then you have to, if it's jammed, you do have to kind of hit it a little bit more. Mine Cutter. Mine Cutter is pretty frickin' nice. I don't know how piercing weapons work with piercing bullets. Do you just get more damage when the pierce happens or something? I really don't know. Okay, well, I mean, obviously he's not gonna go down in one shot. As much as you can hope, it's not gonna happen. At some point, we also need to... Ooh, weapon level 3. At some point, we do need to... oh, weapon level 3. Use the reload stone to regain ammo. We need to keep the BSG charged. This is annoying. These guys are jerks. Clicked off the screen. It happens. At least with the... At least with Super Hot Watch, when I come back to the screen, it is effectively paused while I let the game catch up. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to kill the enemies before the hammer even spawned, but we didn't. Well, I mean, we will get plenty of opportunity to reload BSG on that boss fight right there, so there's that, I suppose. I mean, we're not getting ammo out of him. Although I should have gotten hit right there unless we killed him. Get in the pit. Thank you. Pick up the key. Guaranteed key in the shop mechanics don't apply here, but we've already been to the shop anyways. God damn it. Well, you know what? There's 2 extra brands of the BSG. I think it's worth it. That room is very annoying, the Forge Hammer. And especially, honestly, the fact that we have LJ after us is gonna make that harder. Damn it. Missed the charge. The fact that the Forge Hammer and the Super Hot Watch is gonna make it harder to time your dodges. Oh, God, thought you were dead. I must have killed an enemy behind him that made the sound effect of being dead. The snap, crackle, pop of something dying. This one right here. Ow. Quick, not a mimic, just open it. HP up. I mean, it is a Guanstone. There is that, I suppose. We don't want the big boy. We don't want the Elder Blank. We really do just want the reload stone. I didn't need to come back here. That was kind of dumb. Yeah, I really don't. I'm already cursed. What do I need another level of curse for? We have free ammo. Effectively, essentially. I actually really want LJ to come over here. I want him to destroy the shop. I want him to get down here so I can go. Get him as far away from the boss fight as possible. We've got 5 blanks, reload stone, perfect dodging with, well, I don't dodge perfectly, but with the Super Hot Watch, we have perfect reaction time, let's say. Well, as good a time as any. There's 25 BSG shots for the future. Not a jammed dragon. I thought he was jammed for a second when I entered the room, but I guess not. We don't need to worry about firing very quickly because we are damage capping ourselves with this. This is very nice to have Super Hot Watch for. We can find the moment to pass through the bullets. Oh, perfect. Give me my ammo back. If we run out of Polaris, we run out of Polaris. Whatever. Hopefully we don't, but it's looking increasingly like we will. There's LJ. He doesn't matter at all. Don't worry about him. All right, we need something else. Honestly, the vertebrae is pretty freaking good. Let's use this. Probably just pop 1 blank, and there we're done. Oh, he still shoots. Be careful. Oh, but he's gone. Okay, next phase. Pulse cannon, followed by vertebrae. Probably pretty good. This is when the Super Hot Watch is both good and bad. We're gonna have perfect opportunities to dodge the LJ shots as long as we time it correctly. The timing might be a little bit difficult due to the fact that time is slowed. Let's pop the pulse cannon until time is, or until it needs to get reloaded. Pretty close to getting the flawless, just need to make a few more dodges. I saw LJ kind of raise his scythe like he's gonna fire it, so I wanted to get the blank out. We're gonna have to do another phase of this too. I don't know if the pulse cannon is the right way of doing it, but we only need to do 1 more. We should be fine. shoot your shots into the wall. Perfect. You know what? I landed in a weird place. And you know what? He's charging up the scythe again. I don't mind using the blanks here. This is the last flawless we can get. We might as well try. Don't run into the boss. That'd be dumb. You know what? Vertebrae K it. I think the pulse cannon does more damage than the Vertebrae K, or at least it has more DPS, but I wanted to run, didn't want to have to worry about aiming. Vertebrae K homes, etc. Alright, let's go. Next floor. Polaris needs ammo. Every reload stone we get is going to it. Every ammo drop we get is going to it. Until then, I think we probably just use the pulse cannon. It's pretty good. A little bit of spread, but there's nothing we can do about that. Good run so far, good run. This is literally like repeating what I just said a little while ago, but except for the stupid damage on the first floor boss and the second floor boss, excluding the Blobby Lord, but including that other guy. What's his name? Old King. That guy kind of wrecked me a little bit. Shouldn't have. That was a bad shot. You know what I want to do? I want to get close to this guy and get some Polaris ammo back. Is actually what. No, you. Someone killed him. I only got 6 shots back. You jerks. You effing jerks. Get 1 pulse cannon shot. It was you. I see it now. It's all made clear. We need to shoot. It was the frickin' space friend. We killed him. Okay, I really wish you would just kill him now. You know what? Just get another BSG. I don't want to move because this room is actually kind of hard. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay. Reload the BSG. Bounce it off the wall. I mean, if we don't give enemies chances to shoot, we're not gonna get a lot of ammo back, aren't we? That's gonna end up being a problem later. However, for guys like that, it doesn't matter. We gotta kill them. Man, I do love the freezing that we got going on here. It's pretty nice. Get in the pit. Get in the pit. Yeah, LJ. 19 shots is probably enough to get us through bullet hell, because we're not going to be using 1 shot per room. Or we are going to be using 1 shot per room. We're not really going to be using more than that. Really, kind of. Should be. I really just want like 1 more ammo drop. Because with 1 more ammo drop, I can put it in the Polaris. I've got an awesome room clearing gun. Pulse cannon's just not cutting it, but nothing else is appropriate, I think. I do want to use the BSG on multi-phase rooms because we don't have Polaris ammo, really. But it doesn't really matter all that much because, you know, if we don't have Polaris ammo, we have BSG ammo and we can easily get it back through the reload stone. Freeze him! Freeze him! You know what? If we're not going to kill him, let's suck up BSG rounds, charge up the BSG, fire it, switch it. There we go. You're not dead yet? Got hit with a BSG to the face. Telling me you're not dead. Get out of here. This is interesting. Freaking jammed shot grubber is making my life a little bit difficult. Space friend just destroyed a bullet. Those shots hit the wall and died. Then you died. Reload! Reload! Go faster! This is not good. BSG is not gonna help me for this room. Although, Reload Stone will do a hell of a good job of getting me my ammo back. Oh, look at all that! Oh, he shot his bullets into a wall! No! I didn't get all the ammo back I could have. Honestly, I think it's worth it to get a little bit of Polaris ammo. There's a few enemies down here that we want to kill as quickly as possible. That's one of them. There's a few enemies that we just want to freeze. So you know what? You know what? Cold 45 it up. Only takes a few shots to freeze an enemy. When he's frozen, we can then switch back to something else like the pulse cannon. Take your shot. You're only gonna kill a man. So this is gonna be an agonizer. That's worth a little bit more Polaris ammo, I think. Recovering ammo, that is. It's pretty good. Just want enough ammo in the Polaris that maybe in the future we can use it on the Lich. Help out. You jammed? Yeah, you have to be to survive all that. Excuse me. This is gonna loop around down there. Teleport away before he fires, because you're not immune when you're teleporting. You will get hit. After pulse cannon, we'll use the other shotgun of ours. So the rest of these, that's not a chrome cube, I think. That's a meat cube. So the rest of, yeah, I knew it. The rest of these guys might be a little tough to dodge. Just gotta be careful. Actually test our super hot watch capabilities here a little bit. I can't see because the shots are behind the Lich. Not the Lich, the gun Satan here. Okay, I actually need you to like go away for a second. It's hard to tell when it's charged because I have to actually look for the visual effect of it. I mean, there is a sound effect, right? But it doesn't seem to be working actually. Oh God. Yeah, swing and a miss. All the shots blocked. Perfect. There we go. My God, that was a little bit harder than it needed to be. You gotta go first, because you are killable. You are not. Well, not that you're not killable. You're not killable in the moment. 4 shots left. 3 shots left. You know what? You know what? These guys have, like, no ammo worth taking. Or not enough, anyways. Although, maybe we can get one more bullet. Whatever. Alright, take the last shot. We want BSG, Elephant Gun. You know, BSG Mine Cutter. I doubt we're going to be using the Mine Cutter on the boss, but against enemies in rooms, it should be pretty good. And with perfect reflexes should mean perfect accuracy as well. Oh God. I heard the sound effect for the room ending and I forgot that that guy could still shoot. As long as my bullets don't get destroyed, we're good. Okay, 2 of them are dead. Might just blank this because shots are still bouncing. Wandstones are doing their job though. Can't see exactly where this guy is. There he is. These are gonna not hit me, although it is a little bit close. Just need to get some time passing. Where is the mage here? I gotta find him. He's the big guy to kill. But you're not the mage. Don't even think about it, buddy. All right. You're the mage. Fucking shot grubbers, man. They suck. Oh, this room is so good. Get the Polaris out. Suck up all of the Polaris ammo. Yes! Give it to me, delicious glory! Even if we have to spend a little bit of ammo from something else to get the finishing blow here, it's fine. Excuse me. Excuse me. He is not frozen. Nah, he's dead. He was close to getting frozen. Shotguns do work wonders here. Why am I not using the cold? If I want something to be frozen, freaking just cold 45 it. It will get frozen. Alright, slowly accumulating Polaris ammo as we go. This is the boss fight. We gotta be prepared here. Prepared for a fight. Go back to the E room. Alright. I mean, do I really want BSG actually? Kinda thinking no. Like, it will be nice to use BSG when he spawns enemies. Maybe we want the Flame Hand? I know that's a weird choice here, but bear with me. Flame Hand does good damage, will freeze occasionally, although it seems like it does it with every shot. No, just occasionally. We can switch to the BSG when he summons enemies, the Tombstoners, and we can just use the Reload Stone to get Polaris ammo. And when we are using the Polaris, we can use the Polaris. Or when we're using the Reload Stone, we can use the Polaris. I don't know. Give it a shot anyways. So now, I want to kind of switch, get up in there, get as much ammo as possible. We actually got a lot of ammo. You know what? We should just use the Polaris. With this much ammo, it makes sense at this point. We don't need to fire super quickly to damage cap ourselves, so we can kind of keep our ammo up. Reload Stone's gonna get charged up pretty quickly. It's already reloaded. Let's get up in there. Get some more ammo back. Kill the Lich. Then teleport to the left side of the map as quickly as possible. We want to draw LJ over here to the left side, because the next phase is going to be on the right. Well, it should be anyways. I'll check the map. I mean, time's slowed, so I can actually like spend time to do this. Yep. Although, you know, it would have been better to stay up there. We're at the bottom right of the map. Sometimes you're at the top right of the map, and I was expecting us to be there, but I guess we're not. We're down here. So my attempt at kind of min-maxing fell through a little bit. It's okay. So we should be able to dodge this shit pretty close to perfectly. There we go. Save the Reload Stone for something that is actually tough to dodge. This stuff is pretty easy. This is what we want the Reload Stone for. Just kind of go up and down. Keep getting Polaris ammo. Don't spam your shots. You don't need to. Polaris will last. So much nicer when you can actually see what the hell those things are doing. Okay. Just trying to do this extra carefully. You know what? We screwed it up. Let's blank. Very slowly. And you can see why sometimes when you blank when there's a laser, it doesn't remove the laser, because the blank expands, and the blank has to hit the enemy creating the laser before lasers get destroyed by the blank. This is why sometimes on the Beholster fight, when you're fighting a det, you know, you will try to blank and it won't work. That's the reason why. Because the blanks actually do need time to expand. And it's something that I still need to keep in mind. It's kind of one reason why I hate fighting enemies with lasers, because I know that it's going to be hard to dodge them. spin to win, easy enough. We'll pop this right now, why not? Walk through all of his bullets. There we go. I was wondering why some of them weren't actually getting sucked up into me. But we've picked up a lot of Polaris ammo recently, haven't we? I mean, that's exactly what I wanted. Reload stone into Polaris ammo. It's a shame that the BSG doesn't really work that well against bosses, otherwise I would love to use it. I actually got hit and then blinked. That's annoying. I guess I should have expected it to be a little bit more difficult there. Because the further away you are from the Lich during that phase where he's... That's not the spin to win attack, that's the spin to dodge not get hurt attack. You know, the further away you are from him, the faster the bullets are actually moving. If you're gonna make those dodges, you gotta be a little bit closer. So that's why I ended up getting hit there. Just a little bit slow on the blink. Even though I had super hot watch, I was a little slow on the blink. Well, I gotta say, that was a pretty good run. I think we would have been fine, even if we didn't have super hot watch, because we picked up the BSG, which just allowed us to plow through rooms very quickly. And even though I took a ton of damage early, not getting the first floor flawless against the Gull, not getting the second floor flawless against the Anaconda, and then taking like 4 hits of damage on the Old King, it's not good, but the game still gave me a victory. Barrel on the first floor would have been fine if we actually had a need for it, but with the BSG, the Polaris plus the Reload Stone, we just didn't have any need for it because we had plenty of ammo and plenty of other better guns that it was just not really a problem. So, there you go, there's Gungeon for today. I think next episode, next time, I might do kind of just like a random run, or I'll play a random character or something, or maybe I'll go back to doing some DD20 mode runs for a while, but thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.